Hi, I'm Dr. Frederick Burley, President and CEO of COSI and the host of QED with Dr. B. Now join the animated me for Dr. B in 3. Okay. So we're all obsessed with variants. You hear them by their country names, UK, South African, Brazilian, or Indian. Sometimes you hear them by the Greek alphabet World Health Organization nom de plume. Alpha, beta, gamma, delta. Stop! Here's the problem. We're missing the forest for the trees. It's not about variants, it's about being unprotected. First of all, what's a variant? Where does it come from? And what does it mean for you? A variant is a biological outcome of something that replicates. For example, you are a variant of your parent. Your child is a variant of you. You are still humans, and you're a part of the same family, but you are variations of your parental source. Microorganisms like bacteria and parasites are no different, and viruses have stepped that game up quite a bit. All a virus wants to do is make a copy of itself, period. It doesn't want to hurt you, and the fact that you can get sick and sometimes even die, of course, is not a great outcome, but it's not the goal of the virus. In fact, if you die and the virus did not get a chance to spread, then the virus dies with you. Now, in terms of making copies of itself, viruses are the very best at that. In general, it takes us humans about 9 months to replicate. Viruses, about 3 minutes. And as such, they evolve real fast. When you're infected with a virus like coronavirus, by the time the infection has run its course, the virus might have replicated as many as 100 trillion times. Yup, you are cranking out millions and millions of viruses per hour. Here is the most important thing to remember. Evolution, i.e. mutations and the formation of variants, are a direct consequence of replication. The more you replicate, the more mutants or variants are born. Oh, by the way, we've already identified over 4,500 different SARS-CoV-2 variants. Now imagine your parents had 100 children. You might have some really cool brothers and sisters, but you might have a couple of bad eggs in the mix. Now imagine you have 100 trillion brothers and sisters. Sure, you have some phenomenally amazing, super awesome siblings who undoubtedly changed the world for the better through invention, discovery, and life-impacting contributions. But, well, you can do the math on the other side. So in the case of viruses, it's not that they're looking to be good or bad. In fact, some mutations are negative for viruses and cause them to die off. But more importantly, the variants that can infect better and spread faster will survive, just like the infamous Delta variant. So what does this mean for you? If the virus can keep spreading, it will keep evolving and possibly produce a variant that will not only be highly contagious, but can make you sicker and kill you faster. The only way to keep a virus like coronavirus from spreading is to limit the number of unprotected hosts. Luckily for us humans, we have a solution. It's the vaccine. But it's not just about you or your family. It's about all of us, the entire human family, the herd. And as you know, vaccines work through the concept of herd immunity, generating a high enough threshold of people protected from the bad bug so as to control the spread of infection. And that's not a matter of opinion. That's just biology. Without herd immunity, the virus will always find a reservoir of unprotected folks, regardless of race, gender, or political persuasion, to infect and create another trillion copies of itself per person. That's a whole lot of mutations with a guaranteed bunch of new variants. And folks, all we need is just one really bad variant to severely debilitate humanity. The vaccine won't get rid of coronavirus, but just like measles, mumps, rubella, and polio, vaccines limit the amount of these bad bugs amongst us, significantly saving lives and ultimately protecting society, allowing you to keep it moving and have a normal life. And that's definitely worth a shot. If you like this video, remember to like, subscribe, and comment below.